Moon Magic family, welcome back to the channel. In today's Archangel readings, we are aligning with the energy of the new moon, and we are asking, with this new moon, what turning point, what upgrade is this new moon and this new moon cycle going to be bringing to your life? So we will be drawing, there is our first, we will be drawing 3 cards to guide us in. We have an army of crystal angels here to support us and a whole array of beautiful angel cards to draw on. There is our second. I'm seeing this as our third. Okay, so reading number 1, we have Angel of Faith. Reading number 2, we have Angel of Success. And reading number 3, we have Angel of Happiness. Wow. Now I am going to draw 3 runes as well, because I know some of you really like to have that extra information. How fascinating. Look at that. The Angel of Happiness has the rune of joy. I'm just going to draw 3 charms as well. Okay. Oops, excuse me. Now, so reading number 1, Angel of Faith. We have the rune of the Self, and we have a little cherub here. Little cherub angel. You see that? Okay, so that is reading number 1. Reading number 2, Angel of Success. You have the star charm. This is a 5-pointed star, and you have the rune of Gateway. And then we have, with the Angel of Happiness, we have the rune of Joy, and we have the Eye of Horus. You can see that little eye charm. There we are. So Super Souls, I'll leave the video running for just a few moments longer so you have time to really center into your intuition. If you find that more than one reading is speaking to you, it may be that there is more than one message here for you today. And Super Souls, for anyone that is looking for the all zodiac signs readings for the coming moon month, I do my zodiac sign readings for moon months rather than calendar months. They are now available on Patreon, and I will put a link below. It's a different setup. It's a site that works with donations, but they are available if you want to check in with those. And there is a full moon monthly update here on YouTube as well, where I go into the energy of and the incoming energy of the moon for the entire month. Anyway, enough said. Let me be quiet and leave you with some stillness to look at the cards, the runes and the charms, and let your intuition kick in and guide you. Welcome, reading number 1. You have the Angel of Faith, this beautiful little cherub firing an arrow, and the rune of the Self. I feel like something is being given to you. Now, in these readings, we are asking your angels, and we are asking the archangels as well, what upgrade is coming your way? What opportunity? What opening? What is this new moon actually bringing to you as a gift and initiating for you in terms of upgrading your world in some way? We'll draw an Archangel Micheal card first. We have energy healing work. We then have Raven, prepare for change. Okay. So something is about to transform. The energy here is, we're asking about, what upgrade is coming your way, but this is very transformative energy around you. And it's very personal to you as well. That's what I'm being shown already. Even though we have a couple sitting here with an angel. The rune of the self, there is a couple. The rune of the self is actually the rune of joy, split down the middle because it looks like a P, and then opened like this. So there is a shift that's personal to you, but it may actually be being brought in. That shift may occur because of someone coming into your world. Prepare for change. We have a year from now. That is interesting. Interesting energy. Let's draw from... we'll draw 2 more oracle cards first. Gifts from God, Archangel Sandalphon. We bring you gifts from your Creator. Open your arms to receive. I'm going to draw a romance angel card as well. Attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying the moment fully. And now I'm going to draw from the Archangel Tarot pack. What are we showing for reading number 1? What upgrade is coming their way? I am seeing this card too. Okay. Let's look at what we have here. I'm going to take all of these. So first of all, we have the 10 of Ariel. There is so very much to be grateful for: financial success and the promise of retirement, a rich and rewarding family life. Oh, another, wow, I just have to say, look, seriously, reading number 1, 10 of Ariel, excuse me, excuse me, 10 of Micheal, 10 of Gabriel, 10 the Wheel. Wow, reading number 1, you are being upgraded. I mean, this is serious upgrade energy. We then have Page of Ariel, 6 of Ariel, and finally the King of Raphael. Warm, generous, honourable, refined. Yes, it is safe to trust. Oh, my apologies, my computer just made a noise. I'm not quite sure why it does that from time to time. I am loving just sitting in your energy. Reading number 1. I am loving sitting in your energy. This feels like upgrade, upgrade, upgrade. What I am seeing here. Yeah, what I am seeing here is a massive transformation. And the transformation is coming. I think somebody may be coming into your world who's going to initiate this transformation. And in many ways, it's a new beginning. Prepare for change. Energy healing work. This is the kind of connection with somebody, whether it is a personal relationship, as in an intimate love relationship, or whether it is a working alliance, a friendship. Somebody is coming into your world, and they are coming in a way that is going to be the influence of them, and your combined energy will be transformative to the point where it restores your faith. I think it literally upgrades you in a way that restores your trust and faith in life, your ability to believe that anything is possible. That's really what we're seeing here. This is a card, the Angel of Faith, where we see a shift, a turning point, an opening, where even if we've been let down, even if something hasn't worked out, we suddenly begin to see things click into place, and we start to, every time something clicks into place, it reinforces our perspective of, gosh, actually I can create, I can be consciously manifesting, I can make things happen, things do happen, my angels, my guides are working with me. Even if you've experienced stuff that has not previously worked through, I can't think of a bigger upgrade. 10, 10, 10, 10. Gifts from God. And what I'm seeing is, which is interesting, because this is the first new moon of 2023. It's the Imbolc new moon in is the Imbolc moon in the Northern Hemisphere, which is a festival of fertility. It's a turning point in itself. It's a moment when we start to sow the seeds for the year to come. Irrespective of where you are on this beautiful planet, reading number 1, this is upgrade, 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 upgrade. New beginnings, end of delays, a change in direction that offers happiness. This is the point where I think someone is coming into your world, and in whatever context they come, reading number 1, I think all areas of your world are about to become upgraded and improved. Now, I know some of you have requested, when we're using different tarot packs, to know how they connect to the traditional meanings. So the suit of Ariel is to do with pentacles. This would be the pentacles. Micheal is swords, Gabriel is wands, and Raphael is cups. So I hope that's helpful to you guys. So we've kind of got the energy here of some of the pentacles, 10 of Ariel, 10 of pentacles, 10 of Micheal, 10 of swords. A situation has ended. You're free. We are seeing something very significant here, actually, in terms of the ending of a period where maybe things haven't been moving forwards. So reading number 1, this is upgrade, upgrade, upgrade in every possible way. And it's someone coming into your world here. This is what I'm seeing. Raphael, cups. Warm, generous, honourable. Yes, it's safe to trust. The ability to accomplish many things at once. Follow your creative passions. This is someone coming into your life who will be the instigator of change. There is work for you to do together. This feels like two souls coming together with the potential to create joy, to create. And whatever has been taking place in your world, in any area of your world where something hasn't quite been moving forwards or it hasn't emerged, what we're seeing is the end of that kind of cycle, and this as the beginning of a new year of natural movement, a new year of manifestation in the way that we navigate our own calendar months. This is the first new moon of 2023, and the energy of this new moon is bringing in somebody who will work with you, connect with you, and you are going to create. This is transformative. It's also just so importantly going to transform your own sense of belief. So moving from a place where I get the impression that some of you have swung a bit like a yo-yo, where you've sort of felt that something should be possible and you've logically known it's possible, but you swing back to a place where you feel, gosh, well, that didn't work out. It's like you invest in something and it either doesn't move forwards, or it hasn't quite emerged, or it hasn't quite happened. And I think there's been a bit of a yo-yo of emotional energy around you, where maybe you've swung from one space of hope and possibility to a space of feeling disappointed and despondent. But you're really being rewarded here, actually, for this sense of what's the word I'm looking for, beautiful people? Your sense of your capacity to pick yourself back up again and to continue. You've found faith, even though it's been hard to, and you know, some of you have really faced some big stuff. We are now seeing someone coming in, absolutely, definitely. And you're going to work together. I'm loving in these two cards, can you see that we have these wings here and this beautiful tree? And then we have the wings with a tree being shown on a flag here in this library. An excellent opportunity will be offered to you. Time to get to work, scholarships or the pursuit of education. But we have this flag with the tree and the wings. And what do we have here? We have material needs get fulfilled in magical and unexpected ways, acts of kindness, giving or receiving with a grateful heart. But what we have is this incredible tree. with this angel here and a rainbow coming between her wings. This is absolutely a turning point for you. I don't know if I can say too much more, quite honestly. The message is incredibly clear in your reading, beautiful people. It really, really is. It couldn't be clearer. Reading number one, someone is coming into your world, and it is their presence, their connection. I do think you're meeting on equal terms. I interestingly do feel that just as they come in and change your world, I think your presence and connection with them will be equally transformative. This feels very equal and very balanced. It's going to end possibly for both of you a period where maybe both of you have, in your own ways, you know, two souls coming together, where you have begun to feel that certain things would never happen or were not possible. You come together and the renewed trust, the renewed faith comes. This is the upgrade that is coming to you from the energy of this super new moon in Aquarius. And I am thrilled for you. 10 of Gabriel, ask your angels for helpful people. I mean, this is someone just arriving to lighten your load. New beginning, end of delays, so much to be grateful for, financial success. And the promise of retirement is interesting, because I feel, irrespective of the age and stage of you in your journey, this person is coming in, and the connection between you and the work you do together creates real, genuine substance. You know, it's going to emerge over the coming year, organically grow. And I want to say, with the blessing of spirit, it's a beautiful, beautiful reading number one. I am thrilled for you. This is heavenly. It's lovely. I really, there's nothing left to say beyond I'm thrilled for you. Super Souls, do check out the Moon Month video that I've uploaded here on YouTube, because I've given details of the moon phases through the month, and there are very key windows of opportunity where maybe signs, signals, synchronicities may be occurring. So do check that out. If you do, you might want to have a pen and paper with you, just to be able to really make notes and add, put them in your diary, because there are some significant moments and windows, I think, where we can see those potential shifts taking place. Super Souls, I'm just loving your reading. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you to all of you who are connecting in on Patreon for the all zodiac sign readings. My readings align with the moon month and not the calendar months, and I'm just thrilled to be reading for you. Thank you for liking, sharing, subscribing. All of these things really do help to support the channel here. I am loving your reading, reading number one, and I mean, just, well, upgrade, 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 upgrade. There is, it's happening. This is the beginning. This is the upgrade. This is the start of a year, I think, of phenomenal potential for you. Tons and tons of love. Welcome, reading number two. You have the Angel of Success. You have a 5-pointed star, and you have the rune of Gateway. This is very interesting. It's really connecting me into the Venus star points and those moments where we see certain influences coming into our world. Now, in these readings, we are asking what upgrade is coming your way. I'm just going to keep that in mind, the Venus star points, as it seems to be coming through as relevant in some way, shape or form. Let's draw some oracle cards, first of all, reading number two, and see what we're shown. We have an Archangel Micheal card. Detach from the situation. Okay. We then have Llama. Set clear boundaries and enforce them. I love this card. It's just so beautiful, the way they're just kind of kissing one another. We have the card of Yes. Okay, now that's very interesting, because boundaries are connected to saying yes and saying no. If you think of a boundary as saying, when we a boundary is like saying no. We're creating a wall or a gateway. When we say yes, we open the gates. When we say no, we close the gates. So there's something about your choices here in this reading. Now we're asking, what upgrade is coming your way? What opportunity? What's what's the possibility, the opening, the upgrade that this new moon is bringing you? Reading number 2. Clear your space. Archangel Jophiel, get rid of clutter, clear the energy around you. Use feng shui. We have soulmate. Yes, this is your soulmate. How interesting. Let's look at the Archangel. This is the Archangel Power Tarot pack. Let's draw some cards as well and ask what we are shown for reading number 2, please. Interesting. I'm actually seeing all of those and also this one. Right. Oops. Sorry, beautiful candle. Knocking you over there. That was not my intent. We have 10 of Micheal. A situation has ended. You're now free and new opportunities for happiness will follow. Put the past behind you. We have the Magician. We have the Empress. We have the 2 of Raphael. We have the World. We have the Wheel. Let's see if I can move our cards along. See if we have enough room for everything here. In perspective here. We then have the 7 of Micheal and the 5 of Micheal. Okay, we're placing the 7 here. Okay, and the 5 I think belongs up here. Okay, so what do we have here? Now let me first of all just connect in. I know some of you have asked through the comments, you've been asking if we're using a different pack to know what the connection is to a traditional tarot pack. So Micheal, the energy of Micheal in the minor arcana is the swords. Raphael is the cups. So what we have bang in the middle here is 2 of cups. 2 hearts dedicated to creating something wonderful, kindred spirits. Don't give up on those you love. And a soulmate card as well. So this is really interesting. And we have a yes card. If any of you were drawn to reading number 1, then I would suggest you do check them out. If you were sort of debating 1 or 2 and then you've looked at 2, I think reading number 1 may be relevant to you as well, if that was happening for you. This situation doesn't serve you. Release your attachment to the outcome. Archangel Micheal, I ask you to use your flaming sword to cut any attachment to fear or drama, so I may be centered in the knowingness that peace is everywhere within me. Set clear boundaries. Get rid of clutter. The situation has ended. This is very, very interesting because I feel that literally you are standing at a turning point here. The gateway. Very interesting that the rune of gateway, it's kind of like if you were to imagine yourself climbing to the top of a mountain. And what we have here is somebody who has climbed to the top of something. We stand back and we cast our mind back over all of our life experiences that have led us to this moment. And we lean into a space of gratitude for everything, the good, the bad, and the middle ground as well. Anything and everything, we view it as a part of our growth to have got us to where we are right here and right now in this moment, and then free of any residue that might be negative or difficult, we step through the gateway. And the reason we're free from it is because we are grateful for the learning. A situation is coming to an end here. I kind of see, I want to say almost a humble victory. Okay, and this is where the Venus star connection is coming as well, I think, because the Venus star is the beautiful, if any of you check it out, if you check out the geometry of the dance of the stars, of the dance of the planet, the dances of the planets, the sacred geometry is stunningly beautiful. The Venus star is created, a 5-pointed star, when the dance between the sun and Venus, when they connect, it is just stunningly beautiful. If you look it up on Google, you'll see it. It's these beautiful, it creates a 5-pointed star effectively. And just at the end of last year, in 2022, we passed another Venus star point, and it creates a new cycle. And because Venus is about harmony, beauty, love, relationships, and the sun is the creative energy, so there's a coming together of the masculine and the feminine. And I don't mean that in a gender way, I mean in terms of the purity of energy, the masculine and the feminine that we have within us all. I feel like the wheel is turning. We've got a very happy ending here, coming full circle in the world, and then we have new beginnings, and the card of the wheel, end of delays, a change in direction that offers happiness. We're seeing choices available to you suddenly, when previously choices were unavailable. This is a very distinct turning point for you. And the upgrade to your life that we're being shown here is that it's a turning point of empowerment for you, reading number 2. And the turning point of empowerment, we're seeing a point where you are no longer encumbered, I think is the right word. You're no longer held back by something that has previously been stuck or causing you a problem, or something that, you know, when something just relentlessly goes, we're going over and over and over stuff in our mind, or we just struggle with something and we feel we're never going to get through it, or whether it's a thinking pattern, whether it's been actual circumstances. There's an issue around boundaries, but it's coming to an end. Maybe you've been around a group of people who've crossed your boundaries. Maybe you've had trouble holding your boundaries. Whatever has previously stopped you or been causing any essence of stuckness is about to be lifted. Now, reading number 1 may have some relevance to you in terms of connections to someone coming in. But what I'm seeing in a very personal way is your own empowerment and your own liberation from something. If you've actually been suffering from any health issues and you haven't felt that you could move anything forwards, you haven't had the energy to move anything forwards, those health issues, I think, will come to a completion. And they are coming to a completion, and it's like you can liberate yourself. In reading number 1, I didn't feel the need to draw any more cards, but in your reading number 2, I do. I'm feeling that I want to draw more cards to see how this is emerging. What's coming in to help you? In some ways, it may literally just be your own sense of empowerment. The most beautiful crow has just arrived in my garden. Anyone new to my readings and my channel, when any birds, animals, nature arrive in my garden, I listen to them in the readings as signs. He is absolutely beautiful, and he's looking right at me at the moment. They do say when a crow looks at you that we can expect some element of transformation when a crow looks you in the eyes. And we have a lot of birds here that come to my garden, crows, rooks, you're sometimes visited by birds of prey that have happened, woodpeckers that come into our readings. But your energy, reading number 2, is to do with the crow energy. It's about transformation. We're already being given a sign here, actually. I was going to draw more cards, and I will do so. But actually what I'm being shown in the visitation of this crow here, and he's still looking right at me, is that actually you are able to see something differently. You've seen things in a particular way, or been governed by, your sight has been, it's like a fog I'm seeing. Your ability to see clearly or to act clearly on your own behalf has been governed by fog. And when I use the term fog, I'm talking fear, obligation, guilt. And you have been shrouded by something that has sort of limited your own trust in yourself, your own belief in yourself. The crow has now flown. This is ending now. The situation, that perspective is ending. You see with clarity. You climb to the top of the mountain. You see things with clarity. You know that you can't change the way other people behave, but you can choose to keep your own boundaries and make choices for yourself. clear your space as well. There's an energy clearing being offered to you, I think, in this reading or through this reading. If there is anything connected to somebody who has caused you problems and something of them is still present in your home, it's time to let go of those things. Another interesting example has come to mind here. I say another interesting example, but an interesting example. I remember reading a wonderful book by Catherine Woodward Thomas. I always think it's a bit of a relationship Bible, really. And she talks about energy, and she was working with a counselling psychotherapy client who was trying to call in a new relationship, a soulmate connection. And they discovered in their conversations that this person, actually under her bed, she still had all of her divorce papers stored in boxes, and when she'd moved into her new home, she just put them under the bed in terms of storage. Well, this is the bed where she's wanting to invite in someone new, and yet the energy and the essence of the previous relationship was sort of still lingering. And I'm really feeling, if we think of that as a metaphor, standing at the top of a mountain and seeing anything that you need to let go of. We've learned from the experience, but then stepping through the gateway, there is a turning point and an act. For some of you, there is an act of doing in terms of releasing some stuff, some physical stuff, belongings, or letting go of something that holds you to a negative aspect of the past. There's nothing wrong with holding on to good aspects of the past in a joyous way, but providing they don't again intrude into what you are, the zone and the space of what you are wishing to bring into your world. We're seeing a turning point, the ending of a cycle and the beginning of the new. I'm loving the Two of Raphael and the soulmate. So for some of you, I will say that I think there is the potential for you to meet someone, for someone coming into your world. And if that meeting, look at these two llamas coming together, kissing, if this person is coming into your world and you've had a previously difficult experience in relationships, this is now an opportunity for you to hold your boundaries and be your own authentic self, and not be involved in any of the repeating patterns of the past, but also definitely not to be holding yourself back in any way. Let's draw just a few more cards. I think I'm going to use a tarot, another tarot pack. This is the Tarot of the Light, I think. And it actually has a suit of angels, which I love. So I think I'm just going to, we have the card Force, Strength. Energy is returning to you, vitality. Seeing this card. The Universe, Expansion. It's the equivalent of the world. Ooh. The card of the Force, Strength, is the card of strength. Oops. Yeah, energy, empowerment is, and Page of Angels. This is absolutely beautiful, reading number 2. The Page of Angels is actually the Page of Swords. You've got, quite a lot of Micheal energy here. And the Micheal energy is also to do with swords. It's being clear. Mysticism. What this card really is telling me is that you now actually have the strength to do something differently, to move things forwards. Things that have previously been stuck are ending. There is an attitude within you, or a perspective within you, that has shifted. Doorways, gateways are basically going to be opening for you, reading number 2. And this feels for me like a transformation to a space of empowerment, clarity, and seeing things and doing things differently. The universe is completely supporting you in expanding, in opening. You're like a flower that can now open. You've been held back by something. I do think for some of you there is definitely a soulmate connection coming in, which is assisting and helping this opening. Two hearts dedicated to creating something wonderful, kindred spirits. So I do think there is something opening for you. But for all of you, whatever is going on in your world, and if we think of soulmates not only as intimate, loving partners, but also connections to people who come into our world, and at a level of soul, collectively we grow. So soulmates could be an intimate partnership. It could also be a connection with someone else, a point where something grows and emerges. But what I am seeing here is a shift from within. Reading number 2, the strength returning, the vitality returning, the empowerment returning, for you to finally now from a closed position start to open. And this is the upgrade that is coming to you, and the upgrade that this super new moon in Aquarius is initiating for you. It is initiating an ending of a way of being, and literally of you upgrading in a way that closes certain things down, and you are now empowered, strong enough, revitalized, re-energized to be able to start to actively create, act upon your plans. Time to act upon your plans. Creativity is rewarded, luxurious or abundant resources. You can manifest the life that you want. What you need will magically appear. Successful beginnings, new beginnings, end of delays. So we really are seeing, and an affirmation, there is a better course of action available, a different way of doing things. Reading number 2, this is a reading of empowerment. It's a reading of awareness, and the upgrade is that you are now free of something or a circumstance or a situation that has really been energetically getting you down, and you can now open like a lotus flower, literally, with the strength to be able to start to actively create. I feel like this could potentially be a very, very, very active and very buzzy and very providential and flourishing year for you, reading number 2. And this is the starting point where you are receiving the upgrade through the completion and ending of something, so that actually you are now free and liberated to move forwards. I'm loving these readings. They are so fabulous. I'm loving the energy of your reading number 2. It is heavenly to sit in the energy of these readings today. They so far have been just extraordinary. I am sending you the biggest hug and all the love in the world. Don't forget, if you're interested in the in my all zodiac signs readings, I don't do them for calendar months, I do them for a moon month. So they start with this new moon in Aquarius. They are available on Patreon, which is a different setup. It's a site that works on donations, and so they are available if you want to check those out. And here on YouTube, I've also done a big moon monthly update where I've given information about all the different phases of the moon. If you do want to check that out, you might want to have a pen and paper handy so that you can make notes, because there are very specific key moments through this month when we can kind of, I think, expect to see openings, spaces of possibility, synchronicities, the timings of things being perfect for shifts forwards. And I always think it's really helpful if we have an awareness of those in our diaries ahead of time, because we're kind of a little bit more alert to those synchronistic moments and to the signs and signals that the universe wishes to bring. I feel very reinforced by the crow energy as well. Super souls, I am sending you all the love in the world. Thank you so much for supporting the channel, for liking, sharing, commenting, subscribing. All of these things really do help to support the channel and help me to continue to put free stuff into the world. Tons and tons and tons of love. Welcome, reading number 3. You have the Angel of Happiness, the Eye of Horus, and the Rune of Joy. Well, this just looks absolutely gorgeous. Let's see where we're going with this. What information are we given? What upgrade is coming to reading number 3? I'm seeing profound happiness here. Eternal love. Wow. Oh my goodness me. Eternal love. And hedgehog. Be a magnet for light, love and joy. Oh, this is very interesting. It's very grounded, the energy of hedgehog. What else are we seeing? Ask for help from others. Okay. We have hello from heaven. Oh, your loved ones in heaven are doing fine. Let go of worries and feel their loving blessings. I feel as though you are being incredibly guided this month. And the upgrade, I say this month because I often work with moon months, and this is a new moon. It's the first new moon of the year. And I do feel you are being guided, supported, loved. I mean, wow. It feels literally as if you are being watched over, looked after. Okay, now we have a pay attention to the red flags. The signs are cautioning you. So, what do you need to see? We have the Eye of Horus. More information. There's something you need to see. You're being looked after. You're being guided. There is love around you. Help me perceive all of the love that surrounds me so I can feel safe receiving, expressing and giving love. But there is something you need to be aware of, reading number 3. I want to say as well, the rune of joy. This is like carried across the gap by the wings of heaven. So something is going on around you. You're being protected, you're being loved, you're being looked after, you're being supported. You need to be alert to something. I'm seeing that already. We have Archangel Micheal, the World, card 21. We have the card, this is the equivalent of the Fool, a leap of faith. The world is the world in a traditional pack. We have the 10 of Raphael. Raphael is the 10 of Cups, so we're seeing contentment, relationship, happiness. We have the 2 of Micheal, but there's a conflict here. This is 2 of Swords and the Knight of Micheal. Time to move quickly, choose logic over emotions, sudden changes. Okay, so what is this upgrade that is coming into your life? It's bringing happiness, it's bringing joy. We have the Empress. And there is 8 of Micheal. Let me pop those cards down. We have the 8 of Micheal. You can be free. Make a courageous choice to change your situation, not seeing things clearly. Everything in your reading is saying to you there is something you need to see. The upgrade is actually that you're going to be shown something, and that piece of information is going to enable you to make a very significant choice in your life. Reading number 3. The upgrade is to do with seeing something that, makes it possible for you to make a decision. Ask for help from others. You're definitely being guided, supported, loved, but there is something you need to see. I'm going to ask for more information. Now, reading number 1 was complete with just these cards. Reading number 2, I did draw some additional ones. I am definitely drawing more cards for you. Reading number 3. What is it that you need to see? What is it that is going to shift and change? You're needing to make a decision that frees you up from something. Ask for help for others is important. We're going to draw some clarifying cards. First of all, I'm going to use the Tarot of the Light. What does reading number 3 need to see? This card feels strongly. 2 of Angels, balance. Eight of Angels, confusion. We have 7 of Angels, progress. Okay. Let's sing this card. Okay. 2 of Stars, boldness, lovely. So I'm seeing resolution here. I'm seeing something move forwards. In a traditional pack, the suit of angels are the suit of swords and the stars are wands. So we are talking here about, so we have 2 of swords again. Okay, we have 8 of angels, 8 of swords, which is really interesting. Look at this, when we have the 2 here and the 8. So we've got a repeat of cards, which we must listen to very strongly. 8 of angels is the equivalent of the 8 of Micheal. The 2 of angels is the equivalent of the 2 of swords here again, 2 of Micheal. So it will all be better if you just make a decision. Over analysing a problem, find a compromise. You can be free, make a courageous choice to change your situation, not seeing things clearly, confusion. We then have the 7 here, which is very interesting, progress. So actually we are seeing you make choices, and we're seeing you make choices that move something ahead. We're seeing you seeing something clearly, needing to be given the clarity. 2 of stars, beautiful card, 2 of wands. So we move something forwards. I think you are the agent of change in your world. I'm seeing one more card to come here. Let's draw one. I'm seeing you as the agent of change, and I almost feel as though a decision will be given to you. A circumstance will happen that will cause you to need to make a choice. That's what this upgrade is coming into your life. A circumstance will take place and it will put you in a position where you need to make a choice. And when you make that choice, things will move forwards. It may be a choice that you wouldn't necessarily have chosen. This is the, oh, we're getting 2 coming here. Okay, we have 9 of hearts, and then we have, how interesting, we have the 2 of trees, flexibility. Okay. How interesting that in the 9 of hearts, very, very interesting here, and also in the 2 of trees, can you see that we have the Eye of Horus again showing up, just as we have the charm. Now the 9 of hearts is the equivalent of the 9 of cups, so this indicates almost like a proposal, a commitment to something. And the 2 of trees requires flexibility. The 2 of trees, very interesting, this is the 2 of pentacles, so there's resources to be used, to be shared, to be had, to be invested. Okay, so what we're seeing here, literally seeing what you are going to be shown, I think, is there's an opportunity to make a decision. I think it's a significant decision. It could be connected to real estate, moving house, possessions, resources. And you're being asked to get very clear and make the decision, for you to make the decision in a clear way. Okay? Look at the details of the contract, I want to say as well. If you are in a situation where you are making choices and decisions and if any contracts need to be signed, pay attention to the details of those contracts. What I feel is the upgrade is that there will be a significant change in your world, and the change will come because of a decision that you make. So something's going to be moved forwards. I feel I wish to draw more cards again. May we please, I'm going to use a traditional pack now, okay, or a more traditional pack. It's not entirely traditional, but nevertheless, it's a tarot pack. May we ask for more information for reading number 3. Okay, so we have the world again. So we have King of Wands, we have the world, we have the 3 of Wands, we have the King of Swords, lovely, and the Knight of Swords as well. Yes, okay, so this is all about the upgrade in your world, the transformation, the change, a very happy ending, coming full circle, spiritual growth and insight, leap of faith. We're seeing a new beginning around you. Okay, there really is an opportunity. Love and blessings fill your life. Harmonious relationships with family members, happily ever after. It will all be better if you just make a decision. I feel there's an opportunity for you to make a choice and a decision. The decision itself will actually ultimately lead to happiness, to joy. Now, for some of you, just pay attention to the details. Be aware of the ins and outs of making a choice. Whatever choice you make, okay, whatever decision you make and whatever choice you make, this is about you making the right choice for you. It's about you being decisive, not procrastinating, okay? I do feel there is an opportunity to make a decision. This choice is about ending a situation and creating a new one. Pay attention to the pay attention to the details. I sort of feel as well, this is also saying to you, don't procrastinate, which is very, very interesting. I do feel there's an energy around you of not procrastinating, actually getting clear here. Because something needs to end in order for a new beginning to happen. There's a leap of faith. There is a new beginning, a new opportunity around you. And it is appropriate for you to take charge. I want to say, listen to your heart and your mind and connect the two. Sometimes we can be really emotionally driven, and actually we needed really to stop and be a bit more logical about it. And sometimes we can be so logical that we don't listen to our heart, to what will really make us happy. And this is a point of using the energy using the energy of both your heart and your mind in collaboration to make a choice. But there is a choice coming to you. It may well already be immediately in front of you. Reading number 3. The outcome is joyous. The key here is to be really thoughtful and look at and listen to the choices. Be both logical, but also kind of like listen to your heart as well. So balance those two things, weigh up all the information, pay attention to the detail, and then act accordingly. Your decisiveness is going to shift something forwards and lead to what actually looks like a sense of liberation. The rune of joy carried across the gap by the wings of heaven. Beautiful, beautiful energy. So even though, and I'm really seeing, reading number 3, that there is a sense of, perhaps of you feeling a little trepidation or uncertainty around you, something in your situation that feels a bit wobbly. There's such a reminder here, you're being surrounded by love, your loved ones in heaven. Let me move these cards down so we can just tune in to what we were shown in our first layer as well. You know, ask for help from others. Hello from heaven. Your loved ones from, in heaven are watching out for you. Very clear, very specific messages here. I can see the confusion around the choices and the decisions, but all you need to do here, and I know that's easier said than done if we're going through transition and we're worrying about something. But actually, you're really being guided, you're really being supported. And although this is one of those situations where you are the one that has to make the choice, but you can reach out, you can ask others for help, and you will receive the support and the love that you need. There is love around you, there is light around you. And we're seeing the outcome as one of genuinely pure happiness. I mean, I drew the angel of happiness and we took out the rune of joy, and I just thought, wow, this is amazing. So the choice needs to be made, the decision needs to be made. And as soon as you make that decision and that choice, the gates are going to open and you really are going to find yourself kind of, I think, in a space of so much potential and so much joy and so much happiness. It's one of those things when the moment you make it, you make the decision, you do it, and it's like, oh, that was so much easier than I thought it was going to be. Or the outcome, and you think, oh, I wish I'd made this decision ages ago. So we're seeing a shift in something, and that's your upgrade. But what we're also being shown here is the dilemma or the difficulty in making the actual decision, and you're being encouraged here. It's your free will and your conscious choice. You're being encouraged here to approach this both logically and from the heart as well, a collaboration of the two, weigh things up, look at the choice and the decisions, and then make the decision. And actually I sort of feel like you can't really go wrong here. We're seeing so much positivity. Really, there is something around you that does need to, come to something's coming to its natural end. And the choice is the opening of the doorways to a new space of possibility are really powerfully positive, and we're seeing such an affirmation of the future to come, being happy and joyful. And I honestly think once you make this decision, reading number 3, you will feel blessed, gifted, and so grateful to have done it. But I am also sending you all the love in the world and the biggest hug ever, because I can see that the making of the decision is quite tough. You may already have been debating so much about it that it's kind of worn you down a bit before you've even got to this point. But the confusion will lift and this will change. The choice is yours. No one else can make it for you. But you can ask for help, you can reach out, and you will receive the help that you need. Beautiful reading number 3. I'm sending you all the love in the world, and this choice and this decision are going to upgrade your world. That will be your upgrade. It will be a shift to a space of the new, and whatever this is for you, real estate, work, relationships, whatever the upgrade, it's going to be fab. So yeah, stop worrying about it. It's coming through as well. Tons and tons and tons of love, reading number 3. Thank you, all of you, for liking, sharing, subscribing. It really does help to support the channel. And don't forget, the readings for all zodiac signs are now, I do them not according to the calendar month, I do them according to the moon month. And obviously this reading is tying in with the new moon, the super new moon, which is the beginning of a new month we call it. So if you want to check out those all zodiac signs, they are available on Patreon. It's a very different setup, no adverts, but it works on the basis of donations. Anyway, if that's of interest to you and you'd like to get more details, or also if you'd like to have insight into the flow of energy through the entire moon month, here on YouTube in our Moon Magic community, I have already posted a moon sort of forecast, and I've given real details about the incoming energy throughout every phase of this moon month, with key kind of dates, which if you sort of watch the video with a pen and paper in hand, you can put them in your diary, because there are pivotal points during this moon month when I think the overall astro energy is really lending itself to windows of opportunity, synchronicities, and it's always helpful to have the heads up, because if we are feeling a bit concerned or a bit worried or a bit confused, if we're aware of those pivotal moments, we can be a little bit more alert to the signs and the signals that are shown us. So do check out that video as well, and I would suggest a pen and paper in hand while you do so, or your diaries. If you're using a moon diary, you may want to sort of make additional notes. Super souls, sending you all the love in the world. Tons and tons and tons of the biggest hugs ever. And yeah, the upgrade is super fab. So, don't be afraid of making that choice.